Hello, good morning. Before we get started, just wanted to let everybody know, if you would like to share, there is going to be a live feed of the event. You can go to the L.M.E.A, what is it? L.M.E.A District 6 BDA. I'll say that again, L.M.E.A District 6 BDA. It is on a Facebook live feed coming here from the museum. So if you want to share that with friends and family at home that couldn't make it. Just a minute, they're finishing up a couple of technical things, right? Good afternoon and welcome. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are on a live feed from the Jazz Museum. You can find it on Jazz Museum's Facebook page or also on the L.M.E.A District 6 website, or Facebook page rather. Thank you all for coming out. We have the pleasure of having two amazing clinicians this year. For the junior high, we have Mr. James Martin, who is actually one of our own here. He was a former District 6. He came up through the program. And then Miss Molly Redfield for the senior high. So a little bit about James. I've known James for quite a few days. We went back to high school days back at Roma High School. James has been playing professionally for almost 20 years, even though he looks like he's still 20. He is the secret to, for all the ladies out there, he is the secret. He's got that magic potion that he can keep you young. Also a little plug for James. He's got a nice new album coming out in May. So when that comes out, you should check that out. This is some great stuff he's got coming out with some good people. So without further ado, we're going to get started here. Since we are right here in the birthplace of New Orleans, we're going to get started with probably one of the few national anthems of New Orleans. This will be Second Line.
Check, check, 1, 2. All right, well, everybody gets adjusted here. I'd like to just say a few words as we continue. It's been a really a privilege to be asked to do this and an honor to be a part of it. Really, thank you, Mr. Williams. I don't know if many of y'all realize, because he makes this look very easy, or at least easier than it actually is. But Mr. Williams works relentlessly for this program and this community, and I think it is an invaluable thing that we have here, and it's something that we shouldn't take for granted. And I commend Mr. Williams for continuing a high standard of jazz education in this city through this program. So how about a hand for Mr. Williams first off? Second off, a big part of this equation is so many of you that you are here. I'm so happy to see such a large amount of supporters here for your children. How about a round of applause for yourselves, because without you supporting your child's love for this music, none of this would happen. And how about a hand for these kids, third off. I'm very pleased to see the talent and the excellence that I've worked with. Trust me, the last couple of days have been quite rigorous, rehearsing all this material, and through their talent and their young professional ability, we were able to cover a lot of different things in a very short amount of time, not just going over these songs and some of the history behind them, but also very specific articulation and parts, and they did a really great job. It's really hard to get all this music together in such a short amount of time, and so once again, a round of applause for them for doing such a great job. I think they sound great. And this next song we're going to perform is, when I was making the song selections, I wanted, music as a performer for me is very real. I live this every day of my life. So music in this city is very still alive, and the song selections that I've made are in many ways connected to New Orleans and the history of New Orleans. For example, Sissy Strut will be our closer this evening, or this afternoon, and it was written by the Meters, and I was seeing George Porter perform last night at the Broadside. So these people are actually still out and still active. This next song, Sing, 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 was written by the great Louis Prima, and although he's no longer with us, his daughter, Lena Prima, still performs regularly at the Hotel Monteleone, and his music lives on today, even though the song was written almost 90 years ago. So it's a fun little tune, and we're going to feature our great singer, Marina, on this one. And so here we go, Sing, Sing, Sing.
a little bit about what James was talking about. When James and I were setting the program, we felt it was very important to be able to connect to the local music. So as he was mentioning, several of the songs have a very deep history to the city of New Orleans, especially Sing 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 and Sissy Strut and some of the others. But this, as he was mentioning, that this music is definitely still alive. As many of you know, that this is a very unique city. What we do and what we play here cannot be duplicated anywhere else. There are people who try, but they do not do it successfully unless you grow up here and you live that. You feel that feel. Like, this is a time where everything is about social media, artificial intelligence. The computer cannot do this. Cultivating this right here is extremely important. Without the junior high group and the senior high, but the junior high especially, if there's no junior high, there is no senior high, which means there is no Louis Prima in the future, which means there is no George Porter, which that should be illegal. Now, we have a few things we would like to recognize some people here for. So every year we give out what is known as the J. Haydel Jazz Award, which we recognize who we feel, and this is very difficult for us to pick, we feel this is the person this year who is the top student in junior high. Okay? So without further ado, the person that we picked for this year, I've actually had the pleasure of watching them for the last couple of years kind of grow as a musician. And this year, the young lady has filled 2 of our positions for us this year. So our vocalist and our guitarist, Miss Marina Vincent, will be our... She's still playing for you. I would also like to recognize James. Where's James? There you go. James, come up here for me. A plaque for his appreciation and his dedication to the students for this weekend. This is a very specific thing that we do here, and people love this, but not everyone always supports this. It's like the amount of time that he had to use to put into, like, to pick the program, the rehearsals, for everything that's behind the scenes. Like right here, we're out here for maybe an hour and a half, but we're planning this for months in advance. I was talking to James months ago so we could get this set. So thank you for your dedication. So we're going to finish out this portion of the junior high performance with one of my favorites. So some of you have heard this story before, but when I got married, I had one job, which was pick some of the music, and I was fine with that, all right? So the procession at my wedding, this was our processional song when it was over. Sissy Strut by the Meters.
How about a hand for that band, y'all?
We have one more person before we make a little change here. One more person we'd like to recognize. Many years ago, like when I was coming up through District 6, all of these concerts, for anybody who's been here for a while, these concerts used to be in the gym over there at Grace King. And now we've been blessed with this facility from the New Orleans Jazz Museum. But many years ago when we were in the gym, there was always one guy who we always saw at every single performance. So we'd like to bring up Mr. Ben Hardy. Mr. Hardy has been with District 6. He has recorded every single performance for District 6 and many of the all-state performances and various performances throughout the district for the last 52 years. 52 years of dedication to District 6. So we wanted to make sure, now that he has finally retired, that we wanted to recognize him publicly so he knew he was appreciated. So I'm going to read here for you. It says, Mr. Ben Hardy, in recognition of your unwavering dedication to capturing the musical memories of L.M.E.A. District 6 for the last 52 years.
Thank you so much, folks. It's really a pleasure. The experiences I've had with this band and with L.M.E.A. over the past 50-some odd years. But there's another side that I'd like to tell you briefly. In addition to doing the recording, I had the pleasure of being a performer as well. I started playing in grammar school when I was 12 years old. I went to junior high, senior high. I had a little dance band during the 50s when we would play for the teenage dancers on the weekends. And then I couldn't go to college, but I was privileged to study composition and theory with a private instructor who taught the Schillinger system. Anyway, over the years, I was able to play and perform, and then I wound up playing on Bourbon Street. Somebody called me up one day and said, hey, I need a trumpet player. Can you come on down and play at the famous store? I said, man, I haven't played Dixieland in a long time. Oh, come on down. You'll remember the tunes. So I went down and I played, and I guess it was okay because they hired me. So I was playing down at the famous door and then some other venues on Bourbon Street, the Market Cafe. I wound up 28 years down the block at Decatur Street with a 5-piece group. I was a singer and a trumpet player. And so that's how I ended my career briefly. So thank you so much for this award. I just wanted to let you know I'm on the other side of the mic as well. Thank you.
We're going to have a quick set change there. You guys can move. You guys are going to go sit with your parents. When you get up, you can put your instruments away. Senior high, come on up here. Junior high parents, don't leave because they're going to play again.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to keep it rolling. I'm Benjamin Buckle. It's the senior high jazz chairman. So this is always a great weekend. I love these honor bands. I'm getting to see the kids work super hard from all these different schools. We've had a great clinician with Dr. Molly Redfield. Myself and the other directors have learned so much. Thank you. And the kids as well. We've put together a great program in a super short amount of time. So here we go, the District 6 Senior High Jazz Band.
Thank you so much. That was It Might As Well Be Spring, arranged by the great Mark Taylor. And we featured Bryce Reyes on alto, Mark Johnson on trumpet, Xander Runninger on alto, and Paul Curry on the drum set back there. This next tune, we're going to feature one of our phenomenal singers, and we have two of them. We're very, very lucky here. And it's a classic from the Count Basie Orchestra that featured Frank Sinatra. This is I'm Going to Sit Right Down and Write Myself a Letter. The soloists you're going to hear from are Cooper Belletto on alto, Mark Johnson on trumpet, Orlando Espinoza, Martinez on tenor, Bryce Reyes on alto, and help me welcome to the stage our phenomenal singer. This is Wilmer Ramos. We're having a little musical difficulties. Just give us a second.
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. Gonna write words so sweet, they gonna knock me off my feet. Kisses on the bottom, be glad I got 'em. Gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better. Close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit down, knock out a letter, make believe it came from you. off my feet. Kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. Say I hope you're feeling better. Close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit down, write myself a letter, and make believe it came from you. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and make believe it came from you.
Again, give it up for Wilma Ramos over here. And this phenomenal band behind me, y'all. This next tune is written by a really good friend of mine, and she is the head of jazz studies at Michigan State. Her name is L.M.E.A, and she wrote this song that's called Hip Hop Bop Stop, which is an flex and fusion between hip hop meets swing jazz. And so we've had some fun exploring with different sounds and different rhythms. And this tune is going to feature Cooper again on alto, and R.B. Vincent on trombone, and our entire rhythm section, which is Jaden Brock on piano, Livy Best on bass, and Paul Curry again on drum set. So we hope you enjoy Hip Hop Bop Stop. Oh yeah, we'll need a minute, yes. Oh yes. You know, while you guys, I'll just keep talking. So while they set up their music, I want to take a moment and just really recognize a few people. First, I'm extremely honored to do this. This is the first honor band I've done in Louisiana since coming here about 2 years ago, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of students to work with. Not only are they phenomenal musicians, but they've been so kind. They actually have been too quiet, which is kind of funny. So I've never had that happen before. So it's been fun to get to loosen them up. They've gotten a chance to get to know each other, and we've had some fun and taken some chances, and that's what makes this so much just a really fun part to be. And also, this is an experience that I know that they'll walk away with, and these are friends that they're going to have for life. So I'm just honored to get to be in front of them. There are only a few people that I think are responsible for all of their success. The first is all of their band directors. The amount of work that their band directors put in and the amount of time that they dedicate comes through. And then the second biggest part of their life, which is you parents. Driving them to rehearsals, driving them to lessons, driving them here. Without those two key elements in their life, they wouldn't continue music. And so to get to be here and see them as they're either right at the end of their senior high experience and about to start college or just beginning, it really is those two elements that make this possible. So I just want to give a big thank you again to the directors of District 6 for asking me to be here, specifically Ben for even sitting in and helping us out. And my biggest thank you of all is to these students. And so we give you Hip Hop Bop Stop. Feeling good?
Okay, so before we hear the senior high's last tune and then everyone all together, we'll do a few quick recognitions. So for first, let's take a quick moment to recognize whether it's their first year with this band or if they've been here since 5th, 6th grade with us. Can any seniors, real quick, stand up or wave your hand? Seniors in the band. So big shout out to our seniors. Good luck in your future endeavors. All right. Okay. And then we also have a J. Haydell Jazz Award to one of those seniors who's shown outstanding musicianship, jazz performance during their years in the band. You've heard him a few times today. So the Haydell Jazz Award this year goes to Cooper Boletto from Hain. And again, we're so grateful to her work with our band. So glad she's chosen us to premiere her, Louisiana clinicianship. And we're about to hear, in addition, she's composed a song that we'll hear a bit with the full band after we've finished our last song. So one more round of applause for Molly Redfield for her service.
And before we bring up this last phenomenal singer, I want to take a moment because I remember this was done for me when I was this age, and I remember how much it meant to my parents. So I'm going to introduce each section. I'm going to allow them to stand. Student parents, you can get a picture of them, and we'll go through this together. So this phenomenal saxophone section who you just heard play solely for you is Cooper Boletto on alto, Bryce Reyes on alto, Orlando Espinoza Martinez and Kobe Gaimaya on tenor, and Barry is Avril Sevilla. So if y'all will stand up. Awesome. Thank you, saxes. Next on trombone, we have Noah Boudreau, Arby Vincent, Ezekiel Ordonez, and Mr. B hanging it down on third. If y'all will stand. Hanging it in the back, we have on trumpet Wyatt Flanagan, Xander Roninger, Ian Anderson, Trey Wilson, and Mark Johnson. Big round of applause. And then over here on the right, keeping us together, is our pianist again, Jaden Brock, our bassist, Livy Best, our drummer, Paul Curry, and also the great Cohen Jones. So this last tune we're going to do is also out of the Count Basie Orchestra. And this is arranged by the great Bob Ojeda for Diane Scher. There's some great, great videos of her singing with the Count Basie Band. And we're going to feature our own phenomenal singer. Please help me welcome to today's Leah Gilmore. And we're going to feature a lot of our students here. We're going to have Wyatt Flanagan on trumpet, Jaden Brock on piano, Kobe Gamaya on tenor, Arby Vincent on bone, Avril Sevilla on Barry, and Noah Boudreau on bone. So let's hear it for the last song. This is Every Day I Have the Blues.
Check, check, check.
junior high band members, if you guys could come back up, give us a minute to reset. While they're getting reset, I'd like to thank a couple more people. Dr. Ed McClellan and Gordon Towell from Loyola University were very helpful with the junior high band. We had a sectional this year that we've added, and Dr. McClellan and Gordon Towell were both very helpful with like just getting some music education majors and some other jazz studies majors to come out and assist with running the sectionals. So I'd like to thank them publicly. A little life lesson for the musicians up here playing. If you're up here and you think you're just playing for your parents, somebody is always listening to you when you're performing, whether you know it or not. A few minutes ago, we had a couple of local jazz royalty. You might have heard a couple of them. Maybe Mr. John Boutte and a few others. We're standing there just listening to you guys. So take that as a lesson that someone is always listening to you when you're performing. Trust me. You guys can, junior high, y'all can come join us. If there is a seat, you're welcome to sit. If not, we're only playing one song, so you can stand there next to someone with a stand, or they have more music stands on the side over here. This next tune, this is actually a very special moment for the district because the district has never had a commissioned piece that was commissioned specifically for us. And we were lucky because Dr. Redfield actually agreed to write this for us free of charge. This is actually something that normally would cost somebody, you know, maybe a few $1,000s to do. And she was very gracious to write this so we could have both groups come together and play together for everyone today. So thank you. I don't know where she went, but thank you for doing that for us.
song.
Those who came before us,
I heard in every song. District 6 really got it swinging.
guns, fortune, rhythm,
Harmony so strong.
those who came before us,
I heard in every song.
District 6 really got it swinging.
Beautiful job by everybody. Beautiful job. We want to thank the New Orleans Jazz Museum and our sound crew up here. Travis, Danny, everybody else that's up there. Without them, we wouldn't be able to hear anything. We also would like to thank Kendall Griffin and Kim Kessler, our president and vice president. For the parents who don't know, like, many times I get asked, what do I do? Like, I don't play an instrument. How do I help my kid? You're doing the right thing if you're here today. So just keep doing that. Continue to nurture them. There are many opportunities for them to continue to do things like this, even during the summertime. So if you don't know what to do, reach out to us and we can help you because we need to keep this alive. Thank y'all.